Today on Kicks Chronicles, we continue to talk sneakers and life with Moses.PSD. We talk about how he became the manager of the London Sneaker Club, whether resellers are really part of the sneaker community. We recognize the humble and often maligned Panda dunk. And lastly, Moses tells us what kicks he would take with him if he was stranded on a desert island. This is Kicks Chronicles. Yes, my people. Welcome to episode 52 of your sneaker and lifestyle podcast, Kicks Chronicles. I'm your boy PROZECH. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Everybody that is here, I hope you guys are well. I hope you're enjoying life like I am. It's been a really cool week, and I hope you've had a great day. Wherever this podcast catches you, I hope it meets you in good health and it meets you well. I have to say, I completely appreciate the fact that you're listening to us at this time. So thank you for all that are listening right now and all that have listened to our previous episodes, including our most recent episode, which was part 1 of our chat with Moses.PSD. For those that didn't manage to catch that episode, it is available on all digital podcasting platforms and YouTube as well. So make sure to go and consume the content. It's there for you. Please go and consume. This week, we continue our chat with the manager of the London Sneaker Club, Moses.PSD, and we get into his journey. We really dive into his journey to becoming the manager of the London Sneaker Club. And we also talk about his relationship with Ryan, aka Risky Ryan, you get me? And also how COVID almost shut the whole thing down. It was hanging in the balance, but I ain't going to spoil it. Go and listen to the podcast and you'll hear from the horse's mouth, as they say. We also talk about reselling and resellers in general, and we discuss whether resellers really are part of the sneaker community. We also put some much needed respect on the Panda Dunk's name, man. It gets so much stick, the Panda Dunk, and I don't know if it's all valid, bro. I don't know if it's all valid, but we put some respect on its name, and we have a chat about it. Moses also takes us behind the veil, and he shares with us, very cool, this shares with us his infinite Supreme Air Force One glitch. I hear you saying, what is an infinite Supreme Air Force One glitch? Listen to the podcast and you'll find out. This guy's broken the system. And if you want to find out how you too can have an infinite amount of Supreme Air Force Ones, listen to the podcast and you'll find out. And lastly, we asked Moses if he was stranded on a desert island, what 2 pairs of shoes he'd take with him, and also what the word sneakerhead means to him. Overall, an amazing podcast, I have to say, and I said it last week, this was one of the most fun podcasts I've ever done to date. Like, I've had some awesome people on the podcast so far. I have to say, man like Moses does his thing on this podcast. Like, he really gets down. So yeah, man, definitely make sure to give it a listen, give it a share, do all of those good things, and let me know what you think about the podcast. You can do that in the comments. You can obviously do that with reviews. We appreciate 5 stars, obviously. But yeah, if you want to send me an email, it's kickschronicles@gmail.com. I'll throw that up on screen. But yeah, for those that are listening, it's Kicks Chronicles. Chronicles is not spelt with a C. It's actually spelt with a K. But you probably already know that, at gmail.com. So feel free to holler at me. I'll always holler back. I might even read out your emails on the podcast if they're appropriate, obviously. And with all of that being said, I absolutely enjoyed this podcast. I know for a fact you will. You will hear me talking about, or you'll hear us talking about, the potential of me and Moses having a face-to-face chat and maybe doing some content face-to-face. That's in the works, people. I'm going to try and make that happen. imminently, I'm going to try and make that happen in a not too distant future. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. But all in all, the podcast itself, the interview itself was just amazing, even though I do say so myself. And I hope to do it again in the future. And I truly hope I'll be able to do that really, really soon. So with all of that being said, I'm your boy PROZECH. This has been Kicks Chronicles. And today, our guest for the final time, in the final part of his interview, is London Sneaker Club's very own Moses.PSD. Enjoy. Let's mosey on and talk a little bit about the store, man, because I think it's important for us, for those that don't know you and don't know sort of your background, and obviously we've alluded to a lot of it now, but I think it's important for us to understand sort of now what's going on and ultimately how you turned your passion into an actual career. So talk to me about London Sneaker Club. I know, and obviously feel free, go from the beginning, man.
Yeah. So the thing is, from the beginning, I'm the manager of this store. Ryan, he's the owner. He's the guy that started it. So I came in maybe like a year into its inception. So I started working there, I think it was February 2020. Back then it was a sneaker resale store, consignment store. But just before that, I was working as a graphic designer for a, what should we call it? Research agency, creative research agency, basically. And we were working with all kinds of people, Nike, Google, Apple, everyone. So I remember at 19, I gave like a keynote speech or something at the Apple Regent Street store, which is really mad. And so, I started working at London Sneaker Club because I wanted to work in the sneaker industry. And my boss at the time, Tarek Fontanelle, he told me, hey, the best thing to do, I mean, we love you being here, but I think the best thing for you, the next step is to work in a sneaker store. Everyone that has worked in the sneaker industry has worked in a sneaker store. And I wanted to do that, but I felt like I had a bit more knowledge in shoes to just work at my local JD Sports. And I had more passion to just work on my local JD Sports. And so I was like, all right, cool, let me go.
With all due respect, I know what you're chatting about, bro. I think you're... I think you're maybe past that level. It's fair. Like, with all due respect, everyone that works at Foot Locker, JD, do your thing, man. I know you're doing your thing, but I'm saying, like,
and the thing is, it's always good to want better for yourself. I think that was one of the most important things.
100%.
And so I walked into London Sneaker Club, and I at the time proxied. And I remember I spoke to one of the guys who I knew there. His name was Vahan. I spoke to him. I said, hey, just wondering if you guys were hiring. Then he directed me over to a guy called Ryan, English guy, had tattoos up his neck, all of that jazz, a football top on. And
Whiskey Ryan, you know what I mean, man?
Yeah, mate.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Whiskey Ryan, you know what I mean, bro? Yeah, I'm saying, like, we just grabbed that. I'm saying, bro, if you haven't checked out, one day I might catch Whiskey Ryan on this thing, man, but bro, his TikToks are lovely, bro.
Yeah, bro, you come to the store and then you want to be both of us.
It's no, for real. We'll definitely do that, man. But bro, like it's like I was saying, it's like Grant or Phil Mitchell, man, selling the kicks, bro. I'm saying it's that guy, bro. I'm saying, like, but with a lot more flair, because he's a flary guy, and you have to put some respect on it.
With the rings and the nails.
He's a flair guy, bro.
Yeah.
With the rings and the nails, bro.
Cold.
I'm saying, like, hold tight though. With the nails, bro. Are you feeling that?
I can't lie. For nobody else.
Would you ever double?
I couldn't.
He carries it well.
Because the thing
it's just part of his thing.
I don't have that much going on here for me to also do the nails thing. I think for some people, even if you're against the whole nails situation, I think for some people it just works because remember, he's got the tattoos up to his hands. He's got, a bracelet on. He's got a nice watch on. He's got some nice rings on. And so it just all works. For me, it's too plain and it just ain't me.
The nails would just be a lot, bro. It'd draw a lot of it.
It'll be a lot, but for him it definitely works.
Respect it.
But I don't recommend it for everyone.
Nah, it bangs for him still. No. Don't work for everyone.
Yeah.
Don't work for everyone. Be careful.
Yeah, so, me, I started working at Proxied. And back then, like, we sold a lot of Yeezys. Our clientele was quite different. We sold a lot of Yeezys back then. We had quite a big clientele from the UAE, and that's mostly what they were after, mostly what they were looking for. And then COVID happened, and that just changed everything. And it was very interesting because I only worked there for maybe like 3 weeks until boom, lockdown.
Are you serious, Moses?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like only like 3 weeks, if that. I remember I was on the bus going into work, and then I was like, and then Ryan texted me like, "Hey, bro, yeah, you don't have to come in today because the lockdown is happening today." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And the thing is, what people also have to realize is, I'm working for an independent mom and pop sneaker store, or is it not mom and sneaker store, but just mom and pop store. And so it's, you almost don't know what's to come, where it's like, okay, am I still gonna be working? Is the shop still gonna be alive?
I mean, that security of like a larger, bigger company isn't there, right?
Yeah, and I'm the new guy.
I hear you.
I'm still the new guy. And so if they were to let go of anyone, it's me. And fair enough.
It's understandable. Yeah, it's understandable.
You have your guys that have been there from the beginning, and that's fair enough. But no, we stayed afloat. And we survived the lockdowns. I've seen so many trends come in and out of what people want. This time where people only wanted Jordan 1s. Now you can't be caught dead in a pair of Jordan 1s. Now I'm seeing the rise of the Jordan 4 and SB Dunk.
Yeah, massively.
And then now you've got Jordan 4 SB.
Just got mine, bro. Literally,
bro, I see them up there in the corner.
Like 2
Beautiful.
days ago.
Beautiful shoe.
Yeah, just got mine. Yeah, crazy shoe, bro. Crazy shoe.
And I've seen that trend kind of come in. And yeah, I also owe it to Ryan and the store a lot. And he's really been able to teach me things like the business and how we buy and sell, and sell this, get this profit. And even if it's not the maximum amount of profit, it's fine, because now you can reinvest it into something else. And things like that, where sometimes school can't really teach you that. Like my highest education level was going to college, but I still feel like I could probably beat out a lot of these guys that went to business school at a lot of these things from just having the hands-on experience.
You have that first-hand,
exactly,
100%. You have that first-hand experience. And
I've understood,
100%. I appreciate
losing
that.
£300 on a shoe, but there's nothing that you can really study to really experience that and know what to do next, because I was right there. And yeah, it's very, very interesting. And I'm just excited to see, where the place goes next, for myself, for the store. And yeah, I'm very, very comfortable right now. And that's something that, is also very weird, because like what we're talking at the beginning, I don't know if we were recording, but when the water's too still,
100.
When the water's too
100.
still,
I'm that guy as well,
be
bro.
looking behind you,
yeah. When the thing is too relaxed, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm
saying.
Yeah, thing is, from my my internet persona can look like I'm spending thousands, tens of thousands on shoes, but I'm actually saving a lot of money on shoes. Like I'm saving a lot of money, from my salary, my paycheck, how much I sell myself and stuff like that. So, I'm making sure I'm doing that. And I think one of the hardest things about all of this is convincing your African parents that spending £1,000 on this shoe is okay. It's okay. All right.
It's an investment.
Exactly.
Mama.
Exactly.
It's an investment.
Yeah. I'll show you my ledger. You can see the ins and outs. So what's coming in, what's coming out.
Yeah.
And believe me, I'm okay.
I like that.
And don't worry, if I want to get rid of it, I can sell it for this. So it's fine.
And I think that's probably the most important thing.
Yes.
In terms of like being able, even from my perspective, like even when I decided to get into producing content, and then I was like, oh, how am I going to get the shoes? So I said to my missus, I'm going to be buying these shoes, and she was like, you're going to be buying all these shoes, every one of them costs like £250. I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll start reselling, and then I'll use the money and reinvest to be buying these shoes and selling the shoes. And I think it's important for people to understand, like, as much as we potentially are materialistic and consumers, like there are a number of us that are looking at this as investments, as pieces that appreciate in value, and ultimately we're holding them. And as much as I wear my shoes, in the back of my mind, as much as I wear mine, in the back of my mind, I've always got in my back pocket, if times are tough, I will never let my family suffer and me have a Jordan 4 SB up there just chilling, bro. I will never allow it.
I know.
I'll never allow it. I'll never allow it, man. I know
the
what the
police
deal
come
is.
into my house to say, hey, you don't have a TV license, I could be like, all right, cool. You could take these. These are worth a pretty penny. Take them. You know, like it's okay. And I think that's also another thing where it's like, people get so upset from like the resellers, and I understand. I completely understand. However, I feel like you're almost pointing blame in the wrong place, because right now, like if I gave you something worth so much money and I told you you are not allowed to sell it, I don't care what's happening, you're not allowed to sell it. I think it's just like, bro, come on. But the thing is, Nike's the one that created the quantities. You know, those are the people. They should be like, hey, why did you only make 50,000 pairs of this Travis Scott shoe? There should be more. You should make 500,000 or 600,000, and therefore
you'd sell them all.
You'd sell them all.
Exactly.
There'd be no resellers.
You'd sell them all. And this is the point. Yeah. This is the point, right? If you're gonna complain, and the thing is, Nike have sometimes been caught, in my opinion, straddling the fence and playing both sides.
Yeah.
They've come out and said, oh, we're against bots and we're against resellers, but then we're finding out that people within the organization are connecting for their sons. Like, I know. I'm saying, like, so let's be real. Let's just be real. Let's understand.
They are even laughing at us. What was that shoe that released back?
Like, it's a joke,
2017, 2018, the not for resale Jordan 1. Was that now? Tell me, was that shoe easy to get?
Bro. What a joke!
Was that shoe?
No, it's not easy to get.
It's not easy to get shoe, bro. They're laughing at all of us.
The thing is, can you imagine, bro? All these Easter eggs. We'll look back one day and be like, Nike, you're playing games, bro. I'm saying, man, they're the ones that create the rules. They create the rules, bro. Right? You know? When you're the one in control, when you're the one creating the quantities, right? And then you're the one coming out on the other side saying, no, we don't support reselling, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, come on, man, let's be real. Yeah. Resellers are as much a part of the community as anybody else, bro. It's important, right? And the thing is, as much as whether a shoe resells or not isn't an indication of whether a shoe's good or not, I appreciate that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am also saying, as in terms of an indicator of, from a business perspective, as to whether a shoe is popular in the eyes of the community. If a shoe is reselling for a lot, Nike knows without having to do a massive amount of consumer research, that shoe's gonna bang if you resell it. Exactly. Or sorry, if you restock it. Exactly. That shoe's gonna bang. And I'm saying, and that plays into, like, somebody was hollering at me today about black hats, bro. And I was like, I think, if I'm being real, the last black hat dropped in 2020. I think prior to that, it dropped in 2006.
Yes. And
they were like, is it likely to come out again? And I was like, if I'm being honest, bro, it would probably come out again, but I would never be able to put a date on it, bro. But the thing is, you know for a fact, after what happened in 2020, where everyone was like, oh no, all of a sudden the black cat is the baddest shoe on road, Now, I know for a fact, Nike have it in their back pocket, they're going to pull out a black cat.
Exactly.
So, and to me, in a way, to me,
bro.
I was gonna even say it, bro. I was saying.
Syracuse.
I was even gonna say. What was I gonna say,
bro? That shoe.
Yeah.
We used. It sounds horrible for saying. We used to sell that shoe for like £600-700. Crazy. And the thing is, but also remember this: we aren't buying these shoes for retail, so I might end up buying a shoe for like £500. you know, and then, but the thing is, someone's already come to me and said, "Hey, I want to buy the shoe from you." So it's like, all right, cool. I guess I'm now gonna sell it for $650. You know, and then they saw that hype.
It has to make sense.
And then they were like, "Say less." Coming back in 2023. Or was it 2023 or 2022? 2 years later.
No, it was 2020. I think it was 2022. The Syracuse dunks are such an interesting thing, bro. I was talking to Sneakerhead about, because he loves the Syracuse dunk, bro. He's a Syracuse guy, bro. And I was like, and when I started reselling,
let's make sure we know people know what we're talking about.
And bring it up.
Sure.
This is why I like Moses, bro. I might need to hire Moses. He might need to become my podcast manager, bro.
But then there was another one as well that released at the same time. Remember the other one that released same time?
It was the Kentucky.
There we go. So yeah.
Ooh, he's got them both, bro. He's got them both. Yeah, man. The Kentucky and the Syracuse dropped.
Syracuse.
And it was like, bro. And it had been such a long time, because he was talking about that back to school pack or whatever it was.
Great.
And he was like, he was like, my whole business was based on that. And them man just wiped out my whole team.
Bro. Bro, it's so easy. Someone just flick the switch, like, bro, boom, this is it. It's done.
This is it, bro. You know? And then flood the market, and then it's boom. Like, and to be fair, like, I ain't gonna kill off Nike or whatever. Like the Syracuse wasn't like super easy to get, but there was a lot in there, and obviously, it is what it is.
Yeah. But I'm also happy they did that.
This is how the business goes, bro.
I'm also glad people were able to get
people got the shoe. This is it. People got the shoe, and the thing is, I'm about people having their shoes and us all being, and like even the because I was listening to another podcast. A shout out to the Double Up podcast. I was listening to the Double Up, and they were discussing the fact that this year has marked almost a turnaround in the industry, where now it's almost like it's possible for you to almost pick up any shoe you want.
Amazing.
Like the resale market is for real. Like I'm saying, hurrah, God is good. Like we're in a position now where if you have the money, you can basically pick up any shoe you want for significantly less than it has been in years past.
That's good.
And I'm like, well, that's great.
Yeah. You know, that's great.
Maybe not so great for the resellers, but good. Because people can buy kicks, and that's not a bad thing.
But like, you know what? What's also interesting about that is, I already understand us resellers were already going to have a bad name, and fair enough, I get it. So I always try to go to events, make my face known, be the nice guy, help you out if you need this, and so I try to do that. And something as well is because it's also very easy for us to be the faceless, nameless company. But that's why I want to come on podcasts like this, go on, Stockroom Pod and stuff like that. So it can also at least seem personable, because there's nothing worse than this store in London that sells these expensive shoes and no one knows who the owners are. Like, no one knows who runs it. That's just horrible. And sometimes whenever like people come in and they ask me for a shoe, they're like, "Hey, do you guys have this?" Sometimes me and Ryan are like, "Okay, well, we don't have that." And then they're like, "Okay, well, can I order it from you guys?" And we're like, "Bro, if we're completely honest, it'd be so much easier if you just got it from here, because I will have to buy the shoe for, like, for example, Black Cat. I'd say to him, bro, it's easier if you just buy it from, I don't know, if it's StockX or Go or eBay or something. And we might even just sit there with him like, hey, okay, so put in a bid for this much and that's then cool. do this, because I'm going to have to buy the shoe for £800 and I'm going to have to sell it to you for £1,000. Or you can just buy it on eBay right now for $780.
It's such an interesting, it's such an interesting, what's the word? Dynamic. Bro. Yeah. It's such an interesting dynamic because the thing is, like, you're literally reselling. It's not like people go to Tesco's and say, I want to buy a bar of chocolate.
Yeah.
Can you help me buy a bar of chocolate?
Yeah.
Of course, here's bars of chocolate, buy the bars of chocolate.
Yeah.
No, you're like, no. We buy and sell rare bars of chocolate.
Yeah.
So if you want to buy a bar of chocolate from us, we kind of have to buy it from someone.
Yes.
Right? And then sell it to you in order for us to justify selling it to you and obviously paying for this amazing place that you see around us.
Yeah.
We kind of have to charge you extra for it.
Yeah.
But the amazing thing that's cool about obviously what you just subscribed is the fact that you go the extra mile to actually help somebody.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool.
Easier that
I
way,
think that's cool.
You know?
I think that's,
if I see someone,
cool. And the thing is, I think
carry on.
what it does is it actually creates a longer lasting a connection. Because now they're not, they would have been a customer that you would have got £200 from, but now they actually look at you as somebody that helped them. And if they're looking for anything in the future, they're likely to come back.
They just come to me. They don't care how much the price is, and they know that I'm not going to pull their pants down.
They'll trust you because they know that you're not going to do them.
And even for my friends and stuff like that, it's great for me to be able to sell shoes. But sometimes I don't like selling shoes to my friends. I don't like doing it, because I can also be a shrewd businessman.
Does it ever get sticky?
Sometimes it gets very sticky. Like, hey, bro, do you think you can get me a Travis? You don't want that. You don't want that, bro. But
you don't want me getting you a Travis.
Exactly. You don't want that. Right. Really start talking them out of it. Like Off-White 4s. Yeah, I know I've got a pair, but they're not that good. Like, you can get the shimmer. Get a shimmer instead. That's hilarious. Bro, no, get a Hender scheme. Get a Hender scheme Jordan 4. You don't need get the ginger Jordan 4. Same thing, Get
the ginger. My God. That's hilarious,
but no,
bro.
Sometimes I've actually got friends approaching me, saying, hey, I'm looking for this. Do you think you can get one? And so oftentimes what I'll do is if I see something on Instagram or something like that, I'll just send it to them, it's just so much easier because I also have so many connections with these guys.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah.
Okay,
do you think?
Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah, don't hurry up and have too quick.
I'll put these back in their boxes. I'll put these back in their boxes. They're gonna go in the shed.
Don't hurry up and have kids too quick, bro. Take your time, relax.
Yeah,
you get me.
I know
because shout out to the missus, man. Yeah, she's doing an amazing job. Holding it down because the baby girl don't want to sleep right now.
Yes,
she said that daddy's making too much noise.
Oh really?
Uncle Moses is making daddy laugh too much. I need to chill out a little bit, man. I appreciate your time. I can't even remember what we were talking about before.
I wanted to speak on one more thing actually.
It's about
ahead, bro. COVID, basically. Like, COVID was a very interesting, very, very interesting time. Like, you probably noticed how many new sneakerheads there were during the COVID time and then after COVID.
It was an amazing time. I have to be honest.
Yeah, like there were just so many new sneakerheads coming out where it's like, I'm kind of happy because I feel like people were able to really sit down, get into shoes, do research on shoes, buy them from the comfort of their own home with their furlough money, do cool outfits, and it's almost like the rise of like the TikTok sneakerhead almost, which was like, remember, it was like the University Blue Jordan 1 highs or like the Obsidian with like the Michigan State dunk lows.
Bro, the dunks, bro. Dunks upon dunks, bro. Like they really slapped us with dunks, bro. It was nuts, man.
Pandas.
But that was such an interesting thing. Pandas.
Pandas, bro. I think on your show you should just have like a whole section just dedicated to pandas.
Nah, we have to, man. I would never forget. Lest we forget the Panda, bro. I know they're sitting now.
Lest we forget.
Get me? But they had lest we forget the Panda, man. We can't forget, bro. Like, they held the streets in a chokehold for a minute.
They really did.
And to be honest, as a shoe, I don't think they're never gonna go out of style. They're a black and white shoe. They're just gonna be more popular, less popular. Yeah, bro. It is what it is. Do you know what's interesting, right? Do you know what? When the Panda first came out, not first come out because it'd been out before, but like when during lockdown,
Yeah.
when the black and white dunk. So when they dropped the low and they called it the black and white, people were like, that's fine. But when they dropped the high, they called it the Panda. And then automatically people just switched the two because the highs never, they were like, people don't even look at the highs and call them pandas.
Yeah.
It's the lows they call the pandas. And I'm like, but they were never called the pandas. They were called the black and whites.
Bro, you sound just like Jerry Lorenzo.
They were called the B and dubs. Yeah. And you know, it's funny how that happens. It's funny how that happens.
Look at us. Hey.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
Who would have thought?
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have thunk it?
Who'd have
Christ.
Who'd have thunk it? No, man, that's real. That's real. I'm saying, like, but it was just interesting to me how that happened. I was like, but that's fine to me because I call them pandas as well because that's what they are. They're pandas. They're black and white kids, man.
But like, the thing is, like, it's so crazy because sometimes I've literally got people walking into our store filled with, like, I don't know, 400, 300 pairs of the sickest shoes ever, and then some kids like, oh wow, do you have a Panda?
This is it. This is all they care about.
I'm like, bro. I remember, like, some kid came in, and this is like when Pandas were at their height. And okay, this sounds already horrible. I remember we had Pandas for like £300. I know it sucks. I know. Okay, I'm not proud of it. We did. They were flying off the shelves. I know it's horrible. Okay, I know.
Bro, get that money, G. Don't let me.
Bro, how else do you think I'm going to afford a Yeezy 1? But nah, some kid came in and then he said, I want a Panda. And I went to him, bro, I will give you a discount on a £400, £500 pair of shoes. Please don't get the Panda. He looked around. No, I'll get the Panda. I was like, oh. Oh, man. Oh, bro. I
can't stop it.
I could have gotten you a nice, cool pair of shoes, and I don't want to shame him for his choices, of course, but you know, peer pressure is a mofo.
This is a real. Do you know what? Like, do you know what I realized, especially when you were younger, and obviously, like, having gone through the and dabbled in the dark arts, I maybe you'll appreciate this more than most. But sometimes you just want to get on, bro. Yeah. Sometimes you just want to get on. Yeah. I just want a quiet life. I just want to drip in peace, bro. Just allow me. Just allow me. I know it's like I was saying, and then one's there, like, it kind of reminds me of like when I was growing up, like it was Air Force Ones or it was Air Max Ones or 95s. It was like there's certain shoes where everyone kind of has them, and it's like, oh, do you know what it was for me? It was the Reebok Classic. It was the Reebok Classic.
Interesting.
And when I was going, I grew up in Southeast London. The Reebok Classic was white hot fire, and people were like, everyone in my school had Reebok Classic. So I'm like to my mum, like, even if I love the Reebok Classic or don't love the Reebok Classic, bro, I'm just trying to get on right now. Yeah. I'm just trying to focus up because I'm distracted. I'm getting heat from every direction because I've got these crazy kicks on my feet, bro, and I can't learn. So get me some Reebok Classics so I can focus up in class. And she ended up getting them to me, and I'm like, you know what? Sometimes, like, we want to be different. We want to be a little bit sort of avant-garde, like, out there, man. I'm saying, but sometimes people just want to get on. They just want to do what people are doing, and I don't want to stand out. I don't want to ruffle no feathers. I just want to get on. You know what? Give me the kicks that everyone's got and keep it moving.
For me, you know, I like doing that sometimes, but I feel like sometimes my shoes have to have a little bit more, a bit of boom, you know, sometimes, you know. Let me get some examples. You know, I love my examples. Let's do that.
Yeah, I love that.
You know, so, you know, of course I want to wear a white Air Force, but it can't just be any white Air Force. So it would be something with the red, with the BOGO on the side. You know, I can't tell you how many pairs of these I've gone through. I cannot tell you how many pairs of these I've gone through. It's actually, it's like.
Can I ask you? He just brought out the Supreme Air Force ones. Can I ask you, because I've got the wheat pair.
Nice.
Here.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, is there any material difference to a white on white Air Force One and a white Supreme Air Force One? Like, honestly,
I don't believe so. I don't think there is. Honestly,
no.
I've gone through so many pairs of these, but there's no real big difference in them.
So we're legitimately just dealing with a money grab.
Oh, but this is my thing. This is okay. You know, I'm going to get back to this one second. But my other shoe, when I just want to kind of get on and stuff, it's almost my Panda. But it sounds so pretentious me saying this. It's kind of my Panda.
I love this.
It's this one, the lot 50.
Shut up.
It's lot 50. Like, however I'd wear a Panda, I'd wear with this. This is the shoe I wear to the club.
Bro,
this is
like
what I'll go out in.
Moses, respectfully, bro. Respectfully.
Yeah.
This guy said, oh, it's kind of my version of a Panda. And he brought out a lot 50. Are you okay?
You just wear it the same way. You just wear it the same way. You know?
It's kind of my version of a Panda. Yeah. And he brought out a lot 50.
Yeah, lot 50. I love the lots. I think the lots are some of the. I think Off-White Dunks.
The lot was cool.
I think Off-White Dunks in general, cool. Like even this one, are just some of the best. Just some of the best shoes ever.
You're a rubber dunk guy.
I love
rubber dunk guy,
bro. I love the green, that Volt green one. The other two are kind of dark, but that green one, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So
I actually got the UNC. I got the UNC one, and I was not a fan, bro.
Yeah. No, this one is just like really dark black. Yeah, it's something I like about it. But I wanted to get onto this. So, fun fact: I only wear these twice before I get a new one.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Once again, we're talking about the Supreme Air Force Ones, yeah. And you wear them 2 times,
at least
and then you buy a new pair.
At least twice. Yeah.
Bro, so, you're bougie,
but
bro.
This is the thing. But this is the thing.
You've changed, cuz. You've changed, cuz.
This is the thing. So what happens is I will literally just walk over to Supreme and just buy a pair because they're just sitting on the shelf.
They're sitting,
so I buy them for, I don't know, retail 120, 118, something like that. I wear them twice. I might buy like 3 pairs. I wear them twice, 3 times or something. And then, you know, with Air Forces, I think Air Force is the only shoe that you have to have fresh at all times or else it's just null and void. And I think that my area was 2-3 wears and then that was it. So I would literally just wear them 2-3 times. Then I'd put them in the shop on the used wall for a little bit more than what I bought it for. And then a kid will literally just come in and be like, oh, they got the white Air Forces. After I've worn it like 3 times and it still looks pretty good, he'll buy it. Yeah. I will literally just get exactly the same money back. And I'll stroll over to Supreme. Same process.
I buy that, bro.
Same process.
So
it's not as bad.
We call that. No, that's actually funny.
It's almost like,
that's
you
like
know, if anything,
that's
that
a
might be
never-ending.
behavior, you know, because I'm using the same.
No, that's actually very cool.
From the beginning to the end.
Yeah. That's called a never-ending Supreme Air Force One glitch, bro. You've broke the system.
It's my cheat code.
You broke the system. Yeah, that's a cheat code, bro. Like... That's hilarious. For real. I'm saying up, down, left, right. 100%. You busted the system,
there
bro.
We go.
Never-ending Air Force One Supreme glitch, bro. You've done it, bro. Yeah. That's hilarious. No, that is ingenuity, and I respect it, bro.
Yeah, I'm using it to my advantage.
Obviously, your position has allowed you and afforded you that opportunity, but I think you've used it to a healthy degree, and I applaud you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. Do you know what I want to ask you? Yeah, right. If you're just like running out your yard, and I'm not talking about you're putting on a major fit or anything like that, but you're just like bopping out, bro. Maybe you're going to the shop, so you're just going to grab something, man. What are you putting on your feet?
You know what? Nowadays, I find it so hard to just do that. I can't lie to you. Like, this is actually something that I'm actually trying to work on nowadays. Is I can't leave the house unless my fit is actually cool.
So bougie, bro.
No, I hate it.
Like,
I hate like
Moses,
you know the whole thing. I
love this. This is so good.
Like, I'll give you an example. I will give you an example. So, let's say I'm going out and I just want to go to the shops and I've got my UNC shorts on. You know, let me see if I've got any shorts in here. Let's see. No, Okay, I don't think it's simple right now. Let's say I've got my UNC shorts on. Bro, I can't. I mean, I can't really wear. I can't wear a fitted like this because it's a different city, bro. I can't. So I need to go and I need to go find my Atlanta Braves hat because that's usually the team that they support, the college team that they support around that area. And I can't wear my Houston Rockets shorts with my Yankees fitted. That can't run.
Oh my!
You know,
goodness, bro, this guy's actually.
I can't wear my UNC shorts with my lobster dunks because the concept is based in Boston. That can't happen.
Oh, Moses, please,
bro,
please, leave it.
Bro, I don't like it here. I don't like it here.
Stop doing this.
I don't like it here. You know,
you can't live your life like this. You know that, bro. You're gonna go mad,
bro. Right nowadays, I only really wear like Chicago White Sox fitteds because it's Chicago and Jordan's based in Chicago. He's not from Chicago, of course. And you know, like
that's hilarious to me.
Sometimes I have to research where is this guy from. Like, bro, I can't wear this. I can't really wear this with the Yankees fitted. It has to be Houston. It has to be Houston Astros fitted because that's where Travis is from. Bro.
So, but that's the thing. So, but the thing is, does where Travis comes from supersede where Jordan comes from?
No, that one will always stay consistent. Where Jordan comes from, like that will always be the secondary. But if I've got a hat that has something to do with the shoe, I'll wear that hat.
Okay.
But for me, the baseline is always going to be Chicago White Sox because that I can do that. But man, it gets techie. It gets really techie, you know. Like I find it so hard to wear so that's why sometimes I'm happy I've got my the Duke's cupboard. You know, they had their own fitted, and so I wear that one because I also can't wear navy and black together because, like, you know, you can't really do that.
Nah.
You know, and it feels mad to do it. But you know, one of the shoes that I do love wearing. To just grab and put on. Well, okay, it's not in there, and that's fine. I don't even know where it is. I think it's the I don't know if you remember the Kevin and Kel Blazer Lows. No, did I say Kevin and Kel? I just said Kevin and Kel Blazer Lows.
Did you mean
Kevin and Hell? Yeah, I can't find this thing. Or you could. Can you hear me? Like just throwing stuff about.
Yeah,
it's nice. Okay. If I can, I'll find it later or something. It doesn't matter. But I do love wearing these though. I do love these.
Oh yeah, they're hard.
You know,
they're hard.
UNC, SB. Yeah, something like this would be very easy. I like wearing a pair of Jordan 1s. I like a Sakai. This one, it's mash up.
Yeah, that's a super. Love that Sakai.
Yeah. A lot of the times it would be a dunk low. It would be a dunk low because I find them super easy to wear, easy to throw on, and you know it's just pretty nice. Yeah, but I just can't do that sometimes. I can't just put on anything to just go outside. It's so tough for me, bro.
So what we've learned about Moses just now, right, is Moses may be the most bougie guest we've ever had on Kicks Chronicles.
Is it bougie or is it just OCD? You know, OCD light. It's just OCD light with an LITE. You know, I don't want to jump on the actual people with OCD, but like, you know, it's like, bro, it's horrible. Like my socks, they have to be certain socks. They have to match the shoe a certain way. They have to be stacked a certain way.
I respect.
They have to be scrunch socks because I wear scrunch socks really if they're showing. And but you know, I don't wear black socks. Black socks, I can't do black socks where they're showing.
You don't wear black socks?
I wear black socks if they're not showing. But even when even if I'm wearing the baggiest cargos, I have to wear a sock that matches the shoe.
That's hilarious.
Bro.
Were you like, where does that come from? Is that coming from a place of trauma, or is that just you?
It might just be me, you know. It might just be me, but I hate it, bro. I hate it because I wish I just want to sometimes just run out the house and just do this, but I'm like, but my handkerchief doesn't match my, you know, my left pinky ring, and it isn't supposed, you know. It's so stupid, bro.
I think we need people. No, we need people like you, bro. I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? In life,
No, you don't.
can't.
Get rid of me.
There
while
are
you
certain.
can. Get rid of me, bro.
There are certain people, yeah, bro. Don't get me wrong, yeah. Like you're definitely you're whacked, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, bro. It's too much, bro. Without a doubt, bro. But like, I think like there are people that have gone too far the other way, bro, where they're like out here just like mixing brands and just hanging loosey goosey with all of the stuff that they're doing, just not taking care of stuff and being completely careless, just putting whatever with whatever. Like, I don't like that. You get me? Like, and as much as what you're doing to me just gives me anxiety and just makes me feel stressed, like, I could almost get with what you're doing more
so
because
than the
at
other
least
guys.
there's consistency. Yeah, no, bro, I'm not hanging loose with these weirdos,
I've
bro.
got a rule book,
murderers.
at least.
Like,
You know, I've got a rule
like
book.
I'm saying, live by something.
Yeah.
Live by something.
But you know
bro.
what?
I'm saying,
What's
and
so
I can respect a man that can live by something.
What's so interesting is the other side that we talk about. That's a little bit of like that Ame Leon Dor style. You know how they kind of sometimes even just throw on anything? Like they'll throw on like a white button-up t-shirt with some joggers and then some loafers and then like a long trench coat and a hat, and then that's a fit. And I'm looking at them like, you might have just did something. Like, you kind of just, that's kind of sick. You know? But the thing is, I can tell that you don't really like
You need
it.
that eyebrow. Nah, that's not for me. You need that eyebrow. Don't get me wrong, though.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, bro, everyone do your thing.
Yeah,
do your thing
absolutely.
and live your life, man, and be who you want to be, man. But like, not everything's for everybody.
That's something people need to understand. This isn't for you, and it's okay.
For everybody, bro.
And it's okay.
It's okay.
You know,
it's okay. I'm a size 12. I'm a size 12 man.
Yes.
Right? So every shoe that drops,
do you wear Vapor Maxes,
I'm not gonna get it. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
Is it you?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
I have in the past. Yeah, I'm that guy, bro. I've worn them. Like I was saying, that I've worn them.
Okay.
I've worn them.
I respect
you get
that.
me? They were mad, but I didn't wear the Vapor Max Pluses though. I drew the line there, bro.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
Those were wild.
Yes.
Hey, yo, but I'm just saying, like I'm a size 12 man. Not every shoe's for me.
Every shoe's for you.
Not
bro.
every shoe's for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
And if you have a particular, if you have a particular style that you rock, you get me. It may not be for me.
Yeah.
It may just be for you, bro. I appreciate you. Now, don't get me wrong, bro. Like if you're standing strong in your style, bro, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna judge you. I'm gonna just being real, right? I'm just being real. I might not say it to your face. I might just say it in my heart and my mind, bro. But I'm gonna make a judgment about
That's
you,
it.
and I'm gonna make a determination as to whether I roll with you or
It's
not.
only
And that's
fair.
just how life is.
It's only
That's
fair.
just how life is.
You know?
That is just life,
Yeah.
my G. Like, just being real. I'm telling you, people are doing it.
Oh, bro.
Day in and day out.
Bro.
You get me?
It's
Some
mad.
people are seeing your fit and they're like, I will never trust you.
Yeah. And
but we're cool.
it's okay. Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? At least I know now.
Yeah, I'm never going to invite you to my house. Don't be crazy. But yeah, let's go get McDonald's. You
That's
know?
nuts.
Like, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. That's our level.
Yeah.
That's our level. And that's okay
It's
to know.
okay.
You get me? It's okay. It's okay. Okay.
Oh, man, bro, this has been amazing.
All right, first, like, let me thank you once again, because you've been absolutely amazing, my G. Like, thank you so much for your time. Right, I want to ask you a weird and irreverent question, and it's one of my favorites. We call it Desert Island Kicks.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let me set up the premise for you. You are cast away on a desert island.
Sure.
Don't know how you got there,
Yeah.
but for some reason you have 2 pairs of shoes with you.
Yeah.
Now, they do not necessarily have to be from your own collection, but if they are, fine. If they're not, absolutely fine. They are from wherever.
Yeah.
Right? But what I'm trying to understand is, what 2 pairs of shoes do you have with you and why?
All right. Now, first pair. Okay, it has to be durable. It has to be. Yes. Okay. I think I really need. Like,
Show your working.
I really need a durable shoe.
It.
So automatically, I'm almost going to ACG.
I like it.
You know, I'm going to ACG automatically.
Come on. Logically makes sense.
Something that can last a long time, that is warm, that is comfortable, that is waterproof. I would think it's the Nike Wild Edge GTX. Let me make sure. There's a yellow colorway that I absolutely love. Let me just make sure I'm talking about the right shoe. Wild Edge, ACG.
Oh, the yellow.
I think that's the one. Yeah, the Nike Air Wild. Yes, that's the one. Give me a pair of those, mate.
Yeah, buddy.
Give me a pair of those, mate.
That's hard.
Yes.
Nah.
Oh, you can't see that.
First and foremost, never.
I've noticed that.
I'll throw a picture up on the
perfect.
screen. That's never been said before.
Yeah.
That's a shoe that has never been mentioned before. That is some deeper knowledge right there. So yeah, I'm loving this already.
Yeah. There's that one. What is the next one, mate? Well, I wonder. Oh, okay. I'm on a desert island now. Give me some Vibrams. Give me some toe holds.
You're going for the 5 fingers.
I'm going for the 5 fingers, bro. You know, I want my feet splayed. You know, with protection. With protection. I want to stay protected.
Hey,
kids.
yo.
I want my feet splayed, bro. Kicking it back to the ancestors and them, man. Bro, give me those. You know, I think that's the best.
Shout out to the Vibram.
Yeah, man.
They had their moment, man. They definitely had a moment, man.
Yeah.
I like what I'm hearing, Moses. If I'm being honest,
Appreciate
man.
it.
Yeah, the Wild Edge definitely a vibe because you can see it's got the Gore-Tex in there. You can see it's got that grip. You get me, man. It's gonna definitely protect. It's definitely gonna protect. And it's also got like that ridged sole as well.
Yeah.
So if you need to climb up something as well,
That's it.
definitely got a lot of grip there. You can see that, man. Yeah,
That's it.
I'm getting trail running from this kick, man, and hiking from this kick, so that's definitely gonna help.
Yeah,
you get me. And then the Vibram, I feel like the Vibram can go land and sea.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel like the Vibram is one of them ones where I can imagine a spear in your hand with a Vibram 5 fingers,
down the line
just spearing up some fish and putting them. Yeah, bro, I can imagine it, bro. I can imagine it.
Running through my veins, and finding a tiger, and yeah.
The Vibram, man, one with the earth, you get me, man, just getting all them energies from the ancestors and that. No, I respect it.
You know them man that like pick up like the ground or something, and then they're like that way, like
they just dangle it and drop it like
it's 6 months pregnant, and it went that way to the waterfall. Like, bro, how did you know that? And then they take
Moses,
like a
6 months pregnant is wild.
They
6
know.
months pregnant is wild.
They know.
6 months pregnant
and it's left-handed. Like, bro, it's a that how like it's a snake. How did you know that? Like,
that's not. The Masai Mara, bro. These man, that's how they get down, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. Do you know what, man? I'm definitely feeling that. That was a great answer. That was a great answer. Now, obviously, people know that I've been listening, watching the podcast. There's no right or wrong answers when it comes to that question, man. I just want to understand people's mind, but the logic used in being able to arrive at those 2 pairs of shoes can't be faulted. So very, very good. Very, very good. We appreciate that. Right. I need to give you a few quick fire questions, bro.
Shoot me, partner.
We're going to quick fires, man. We're getting to the end of the podcast and we're doing these quick fire questions, right? One thing I just asked with these quick fires, I just need you to be open, honest, but speak from your chest.
Say less.
Don't hold back. Don't dilly dally. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing, right? Just be free. It's a safe space, man. Safe. You get me?
Nice.
After I literally 2 minutes ago said I would judge you silently.
I know,
it's fine.
Let's do this.
All right, we're going. Are you ready to go?
I am.
All right, we're doing it in 3, 2, 1. Start off with the big boy. Nike or Adidas?
Nike all day.
New Balance or Adidas?
New Balance.
Can you wear Nike and Adidas together?
Never.
Yes or no?
Never. I don't know when there's ever a good time to do that.
All right, can you give me your favorite non-Nike Adidas? And I'm gonna throw in New Balance. I want your best brand outside of those.
Vans. Give me a cheeky pair of Vans.
I respect it.
Give me a cheeky.
I respect it.
You know?
I respect it.
Yeah.
What is your Jordan number?
Oh, 6.
I like that.
6 or 4. 6 or 4 because I love 4. I can't lie. I think I collect the most 4s.
Moses. This is your first
6.
warning, bro. No dilly dallying,
6.
bro. Okay.
6.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Strike 1. Yeah.
All right. That was okay.
Yeah.
Okay. YouTube, Instagram, or TikTok?
YouTube.
Sneakers, kicks, Creps, or trainers?
Sneakers.
Understandably, London Sneaker Club. I get that. Spotify or Apple Podcast?
Spotify all day.
Yeah, man. Favorite collaboration?
Off-White, Nike.
Love that. I think I know the answer to this, but Vans or Converse?
Converse. No, Vans. That would have been hilarious.
Controversial. Yeah. That is hilarious. Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Okay. Do you maintain default laces or do you pattern your laces?
Bro, just give me the factory lace. And we will be good. However, there are some shoes, only some, that look good with the other lace. Exhibit A, which I was wearing today. Okay.
That does look good with another
I think
lace,
with that lace, it looks the best. Chicago's, I should only see them with black laces.
Oh, Moses, it was going so well.
We got through 2 hours.
It was going so well. Are you serious? It's only now you're telling me this. Bro. Oh my days.
Bro.
So
I'm telling Michael and Marcus, actually.
Nah. Okay, so are you an axe murderer or are you no? Like
me, the axe murderer, bro.
Like how many people have you killed, bro? Just honestly, just confess now.
I only kill people that put white laces in their Chicago's.
Black laces in your Chicago's.
I only kill people that put white laces in their Chicago's, bro. That's
bro.
Yeah.
That's
crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, this is the vibe, bro. Crazy. If you're putting black laces on...
Bro, if Michael didn't do it, I don't want any part of it. And he didn't do it.
Oh, God. Get away from
this
me.
This hurts my head, bro. But you know what sucks now? Is no matter where I go now, people are going to come back to this moment and they're going to see me on the street like, your laces, they're not factory, are they?
This is wild. Oh, yeah. And people, because about 1 million people plus are going to watch this. Yeah, bro, feel free to roast him anytime you see him in life, bro. Because what he's doing here is a travesty.
Oh, mate.
And he should be,
Speaking of Travis, bro, black laces, OG laces, travesty. This is what come on.
Travesty. Do you know what? And he brought it all the way back. I love it.
Come on.
All right, let's get back. This thing's been off the rails from day one. Okay. Do you customize your shoes or you straight factory settings?
I have customized my shoes before. Yeah. That was one of the things that kind of got me into shoes at the beginning, where I remember seeing, like, around 2014, I remember seeing so many. That was like the height. 2013, 2014, that was like the height of all these customizations, stuff like that, and you'd see people like do the Nike Air Mag and do like a custom on that, and people were doing like their LeBrons, people were doing their Kobe's, things like that. So I think customs are cool. I think I might have one or two in here, but I can't really remember.
That's absolutely fine. I have to remind you, this is quickfire.
Oh, yes.
So
okay, there's still quickfire. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
This guy's out here telling me his life story, bro. We're trying to quickfire out here, G. With respect. Retro.
It's like, yeah, so I was on a
Retro
missionary trip
innovation.
in Southeast Asia, and like,
You are gonna get me in trouble in my household, G. Whoosh. Whoosh. Retro or innovation?
retro
Flip flops or slides?
slides,
Socks or barefoot?
socks all day.
Comfort or style?
Yes. Style.
Is your second warning? Okay.
Style.
Yeah, but that is legit. That's your second warning. You're messing about, bro. This guy's so funny. Fresh and clean or beaten
Fresh
and battered?
and clean outcast.
Yeah, we love that. We love that. Washing machine or hand wash your kicks?
Hand wash.
Cool. Lows, mids or
Highs.
highs? And finally, black on blacks or white on whites?
White on whites.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. To be fair, fairly unscathed. Obviously, couple warnings in there. I had to do it, man, and they were well deserved. So we're not going to discuss those.
Worth
This guy's wild. It's true. Like,
But no, you know,
what I'm
like
saying?
the whole like washing my
But,
shoes thing. Sometimes I put them in the washing machine, bro. Some shoes, I'm like for example, a Yeezy. If you've got an Adidas Yeezy, throw it in the washing machine, bro. You know.
Are you so the thing is, yeah, I'm of the opinion like that if you can, you should be hand washing your shoes.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But I've also lived in a council estate for most of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna act like I ain't thrown some kicks in the washing
Fair.
machine. So I have to just be real and be honest about it. Now, what you're saying about shoes that have a lot of materials. Now, if your shoes predominantly leather, I would never ever suggest leather, suede, or anything like that. I would never ever suggest put it in the washing machine.
Yeah.
But like, if you've got like, say, a pair of like Yeezys are probably a good example because essentially the uppers are soft.
Yes.
Right? It's hard to clean.
Very, very
it's hard to clean with these foam cleaners, man. Especially if you've got like a lighter colorway.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying don't put your wave runners like in the washing machine. I'm not saying those. I'm talking like 350s, 350 V2s. Like the uppers predominantly are soft, right?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be hard to clean on lighter colorways. So I can understand why somebody would do it. I don't want them to do it, but I understand why somebody would do it. But I understand what you're saying.
The other shoe, Off-White 5s, which is actually crazy. The sale colorway.
Really?
Yeah, so I had a pair.
Yeah.
So basically,
I imagine that's super hard to clean.
I had two pairs. One brand new, one that I wore. The one that I wore, I tried to keep it as clean as possible, but then it just got dirty. And the thing is,
I heard they attract dust.
They attract dust.
Like I had a pair, I actually sold mine quite quickly, but I heard they attract dust crazy.
And things that goes inside the shoe, where you can already tell from the shoe, where it's like the whole shoe is basically like a sponge, but then they put that clear plastic thing on top, basically, and so it just goes inside the shoe. So I was like, there's not much I can really do with this shoe because every time I clean, it's just going to go deeper inside. So then put it in the washing machine, where instead the water will go inside and then maybe come out. And that's what it did. It basically flushed the whole thing out, and then it just made it perfect.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I was very scared about it, but you know, if there's one person that should be okay to throw his stuff in the washing machine, let me be the martyr. Let me put my thing on the line.
The sacrificial lamb.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it works, but make sure. But I did like a 15-minute wash, cold water. Well, like 30 degrees, which isn't that cold. And you know, some detergent in there. You know, took it out, and it was good. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's generally 30 degrees is usually like the coldest setting.
Yeah.
I think that's fine on certain shoes.
Yeah.
Like I've had my opinion on because I had George Sullivan on the podcast previously, and he was like, I stick the Off-White Air Force Ones in the washing machine. I don't give a damn. And I was like, bro, you're wild. You're crazy.
You have to.
Because those are leather shoes.
Oh, wait, which one?
So I'm saying, but that's nuts, bro. He's talking about. I think he was talking about like I don't know whether he didn't specify, but in my mind, when you say Air Force One,
you're talking about leather,
off whites, they're all leather. Yeah, they're all leather. Like, so
I thought
like,
no, because I thought you were talking about the Vault colorway or the black one or the OG clear one. Remember those ones? Those are kind of the same.
I don't think he was talking about that.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think
I hope he was talking about those ones.
In my mind, he was talking about leather. Yeah, let's hope so.
Yeah.
In my mind, he was talking about a leather. I was thinking like Moments, I was thinking like all of them, the MCAs and stuff like that. So I was thinking
That's
like
scary,
putting that in the washing machine. But he was saying it with chest. He was saying it with big chest. And I was like, bro, I just don't like your energy right now. And I need to bring you down a peg.
Don't like your tone.
He knows. I told him
like
directly, bro. I don't like what you're saying, bro. And I need you to bring it down. You get me? Like, so I roasted him a little bit on that, man. But like, if it's a leather pair, like, can't really be down.
If you're doing a leather pair,
like, if it's a material pair,
make sure you stuff it heavy. But
it's dangerous, bro. It's dangerous, super dangerous, man. Because like, you can like wash there's like a protective coating on leather as well, so you can like wash all that off as well. Like, and all
honestly,
that stuff.
I'll only do that to a pair that's like super,
for preservation of the shoe.
Beat and just needs a general wash. I will do it to them. Or like if I've got a pair of shoes that I'm gonna like hang up in the shop, because sometimes in the shop we just have shoes hanging and we don't really care about them. Sometimes it's easy for me to just throw something in there in the washing machine. It cleans to a nice general clean. I can just put it in there. But for more often than not,
that's fair enough.
Don't be cleaning your shoes in the washing machine, mate.
Nah, that's fair enough. Yeah. That's all good, bro. That's all good. I want to ask you one last question. Don't let me lie. I want to ask you two last questions, but they kind of flow into one another. It's kind of a 1A and 1B. It's about the term sneakerhead. I don't know if you've heard it before. It's been bandied about for a little while. For some people, they look at the term as almost a term that references a community that they feel part of. I'm saying like it's an ingratiating term. For some others, it's the opposite. Some people may have the opinion that it's a term that represents gatekeepers and people that hold back, and you need to be like this, and you need to say things like that in order to feel part of that community. The term, what does that mean to you?
A sneakerhead to me isn't a person that collects shoes. That's not what a sneakerhead is. Because I don't know if you've seen that thing where it's like, tomorrow, if he wanted to, Elon Musk could be the biggest sneakerhead in the world. If he wanted to.
True.
If you want to go by the logic of collecting shoes. If it's about, for real. You know? And we all know that's not true. So I think for me, a sneakerhead is someone that has a great knowledge about shoes. That's usually what I would call a sneakerhead. That's willing to do their research into shoes, that's willing to be a student of sneakers and all of that stuff. That's usually what I would call a sneakerhead, because you don't want to make it too easy to become a sneakerhead, you know, because then that's almost doing, I guess, maybe a person like you a disservice. Where it's like, oh, he's a sneakerhead, he collects shoes. Oh yeah, so is he. They're the same thing. They are, but they're not. You know,
interesting. They're not. It's an interesting thing.
Yeah, but there's some people that I have at like a much different level where I'm like, oh, this guy, he's like an aficionado. He knows about the stuff.
I think there's a spectrum.
There's definitely
there's definitely
like, I don't know if you've spoken to Magdi. I don't know if you've spoken.
No, I haven't. I want to. I really want to.
He's that. You know.
I think I reached out to him, bro.
Yeah, great guy.
Yeah, if you've got that connect, we can use that, bro. I could definitely use that, bro. But I appreciate what you're saying. I think there's definitely, it's even a
sneaker den,
for want of a better term.
Even a sneaker den,
yeah,
you
bro.
know?
Like I feel like there's levels to this, 100%. For want of a better term. I feel like there's levels to this, and it's like there are entry levels, and then there are intermediate levels. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm being very arbitrary or whatever, but like, I wouldn't say because you've been in the game for a little while and your sneaker knowledge isn't as deep as somebody that's been in the game a lot longer. I wouldn't say that they're more of a sneakerhead. I would say they have deeper knowledge than you, but you're a sneakerhead and they're a sneakerhead. They're just different kinds of sneakerhead. You understand? So, but I appreciate where you're coming from. I think the points you raised are fair, and I think it's important for us to know based on what you said.
The old heads as well. They need to They need to sometimes relax a little bit, just, it's okay,
100%.
because back in the
100%.
day, you guys were wearing Dada Supremes with the spinning wheel. Okay, let's,
With the
with the
wheel,
spinning,
it's spinning.
yeah,
It's spinning. It's spinning.
so it's okay. Let us have our fun.
And ones.
And the and ones. Yes, okay, they were hot. No, they weren't. But yes, okay, that's fine. You want to look like Escalade, running up and down the court. But like, it's, it's never that
This
deep.
is it, bro. It was spinning. Shout out to Chris Rock. I want to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But yeah, Moses. Moses, with all that being said, are you a sneakerhead?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd say so. I love shoes. I love learning about them. And yeah,
this is it.
I'm a sneakerhead.
Yeah, I mean, if there was ever a sneakerhead, Moses is a sneakerhead, 100%. Kicks Chronicles certified sneakerhead, bro. Manager of the London Sneaker Company, yeah, bro. London Sneaker Club, yeah, bro. You're a sneakerhead, bro. I think it's important. It's almost imperative. It's almost necessary as part of the role.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
But like, nah, bro. You're actually the man, Moses, man. I've had such a great time, man, chatting to you. It's been an absolutely
2.5 hours.
Amazing interview. Like, really, bro, like, you've absolutely smashed it. I think you've broken the record, bro. Yeah, this is a two-parter, people. Just know that from now.
It's going to be the nighttime and daytime episode.
Me, man. Moses, for real, definitely.
We went through. That's funny.
Bro, we went through, man. This is the first time my daughter's actually just like halfway through, just like tried to collapse an episode. It's hilarious, man. But shout out to everybody involved, man. We've all put blood, sweat, and tears in this.
That's fire.
Like, so everyone involved, man. Shout out, man. But yeah, this has been absolutely amazing. Moses, just do me a favor, man. As I said earlier, man, tell the millions and millions of people that are gonna watch this, listen to this. Tell them like what you got going on.
Yeah.
Like how they can get involved, how they can connect with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, literally just come through to the store, come say hi. I actually really, really love when people do that, when they're like, yeah, I was just in the area, I just wanted to pop in and say hi. I love, because I'm at the store literally like every day. I work almost 7 days a week. And yeah, I'm just always in Soho. So anytime you're down there, just drop me a message or just come through to the store. I'm probably just going to be in there. And yeah, just come and say hi. That's pretty much it.
Love that, man. You heard what he said, man. He's also on social media. I think on Instagram it's Moses.PSD. .PSD. Yeah. I know London Sneaker Club is on TikTok as well. I think they got what's his name? So yeah, make sure people just go like them up and just show them love and support and that. And yeah, the next time I'm in the ends, I will definitely swing by and say hello, man, because it's been, I need to be outside a bit more. I have to be honest, man.
Come through, man.
Yeah. I'm talking to I've been talking to some amazing people, man. I just need to go and visit. You get me, man? I'm too comfortable. I live in Kent now.
Okay.
I come out the ends. Before we was living in London, I'm in Kent now. So to come out the ends, sometimes it's a bit of a big deal. But we'll definitely make a pilgrimage out to the London Sneaker Club, man, and go and say hello
also, I just wanted to know,
to Moore and Whiskey Ryan, bro.
I also wanted to know, were there any shoes that you were looking for? That you were after?
Me?
That like you never come across, that you never come across or anything like that? Because I have hundreds of shoes that come through my way all the time, if it's on socials, if it's in person. And I don't want to just get rid of it for, £100 if it's something that you've been looking for the longest time.
I hear that, bro. Yeah. See, this is nice. This is real nice.
We can message. Don't put it out there because
no.
I don't want Kick Game to hear about it and then start emailing you. Hey, do you want this shoe? You know how? Or even Alexa's going to hear you say it.
I can guarantee. I can guarantee Kick Game is not going to be emailing me about the kicks. I can guarantee that, man. But shout out to them, man. They do their thing, man. But I will definitely holler at you, man, because I appreciate that, man. There are definitely some kicks that I've got bro. I can show you my list now, bro. I've got a list, but fam, I've got a full list, man. But Yeah, I'll holler at you, bro. You're the man still. You're actually the man, man.
Thank
I
you, bro.
appreciate that. But people, this has been another episode of Kicks Chronicles with an amazing, illustrious guest. We had Moses.PSD in the building from the LSC. You get me? LSC in the building, man. So yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure having you, my bro. Like I can't tell you, man. It's been off the rails, bro. You're that guy. You're actually
Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having
me.
me.
You get me, man. And without a shadow of a doubt, I'm having you back on, bro. Like, we definitely need to run this back. You get me? Like,
maybe in person.
This is so much fun to me, bro. So yeah, bro. Yeah, we can definitely run this back. Yeah, definitely in person. You get me? Like, but yeah, people, this has been another episode of Kicks Chronicles. Myself, PROZECH, Moses was in the cut, man, just like doing his amazing thing. People, like, comment, subscribe, all of those things that we're meant to do and we never do. Just do them for me, for us. Do them for us. Help me help you. Right. And as we always say, until I see you, man, down the roads, look after yourself and stay blessed, people. Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube, audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.